Well, hello there, this is Dassem, and this is my tribute video, I think you could call it, to the SU-152, the Beast Slayer, as it was called, because of its ability to kill tigers. And I'm calling this video the biggest gun in game, and it is, yeah, because this tank can one-shot other tanks. Very few tanks in game can. You all know about the Death Star? Well, guess what? The Death Star can't. Only by cheating and hitting ammo racks. But the SU-152 and the KV-2, I think those are the only ones that can actually one-shot tanks without ammo racking. You may correct me if I'm wrong here. Maybe the Sturemel can do it against tier 6 tanks if you pen with high explosive. I'm not sure. And high roll and all that, yeah. Could be, but yeah, reliably KV-2 and SU-152. And the big difference is that SU-152 can do it twice as many times per minute as the KV-2. So that's why this is, in my opinion, the biggest gun in game and also the most fun toy in game. I recently found myself in need of some credits, so I decided to invest in a 2-week enrichment of my SU-152. Sadly, it doesn't pay much even enriched, so I will not be doing it permanently. And well, but I've been grinding credits with it, and for a few days now, maybe 4 days, and I have had a lot of fun. So I thought I'd share a few tips and pointers about the SU-152 with you in this video. So we're starting right out with the first battle I played after I enriched the tank, and as you can see, I couldn't have asked for a better matchmaking. I'm lone top tier on my team, and the red team are light tanks and weakly armored mediums, every single one of them. It's absolutely hilarious. This is the battle you know that, oh, here I have to push. I have to risk it. I can't sit back here and, yeah. As you can see, I'm on the new map, Genesis Pro, and I really prefer to go to the park here. Gives me so many tools to work with elevations and depression, gun depressions and camo and short flanking, a lot. Oh, but here, Reds are having the SEM ID, and I'm planning to meet this guy, and first shot, yeah, that's SU-152 accuracy, and oh shit, I'm rushed. I have 3 light tanks on me. How is this gonna end? Ooh. Anyone want to place a bet on me or against me? This is the time, because right now all bets are off. T-34, 85, you're gone. AMX-12. I think he got the message. He's not quite as confident as he was. Sadly, oh, look at this. Oh, there we go. Another an AMX-12. Yeah, that's 2 of them. Only 1 left. It's looking a lot more, looking a lot better for me now. And this, see, this guy, he doesn't know when to quit. Yeah. There's the LTTB, and look, camo mechanics completely fooled me because they're so slow to reappear. Oh, he's making a run for it. On the 890 damage on the go. 3 hit points left of the light tanks that or the medium and the light tanks that rushed me, and still I can afford to do another explosive shot for 3 damage. Yeah. Cheeto? Oh, let me. No. I could have one-shotted him as well. And here comes the LTTB. I'm gonna be too late for him too, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll get back for that shot that we were tricked, yeah, earlier. And I had to lead that a long way because he was coming real fast. So, first battle in the SU-152, and it's hilarious. It's confirmed hilarious. Just short of 3000 damage, first class battle, and yeah, this is gonna be fun. This next battle here, it's in Rockfield. It's a supremacy battle, and I'm low tier. Yeah, I included this this battle with a warning. SU-152. Never rush me, never ignore me. Because that's what happens a lot. You saw last battle, the 3 light tanks rushed me, or 2 light tanks and a medium. Yeah. Doesn't... It's very high risk rushing the SU-152. And what I'm also seeing a lot of is people ignoring it. Acting as if it's not a cannon that can one-shot anyone in range. Well, I think we're gonna see an example of this battle. The STA, and oh, the RU jumps in and screws up our shot, but that gives us a nice SP1C2 one shot. Well, not a complete one shot. He had damage. But here, oh, they're being rushed by a T-69. What should I do? What should I do? Oh, we're traversing. And you see, this is the KV-1 hull. It can bounce, and look at that strip on the side there. Boom! 958 damage and a fire. And the T-69 tier 8 medium tank is gone. Just like that. Don't rush the 152. Only ends in tears. 1375. Unlucky, I hit his tracks, so only got splash damage. Ooh, STA1, 923 damage. Look, they're ignoring me. This is very... They're ignoring me at the cost of all their hit points. They're running around as one-shots, all of them now. Or as close to as makes no difference. Yeah, that was a heat round that didn't pan. Because heat went from being an overpowered ammunition to being a completely useless ammunition. And yeah, we want a piece of this KV-3. Should be a front plate here around there somewhere. Yep, there it is. And a real low roll, 470. That's just sad. And we're cheated from the last kill shot. So, as you can see, this tank, it can hold its own against higher tier tanks as well. 3,650 damage, 50,000 credits. These high damage battles are paying off reasonably well. So let's have a quick look at the setup of this beast. Here it is in the garage, and you can see the KV-1 hull, which is a solid tier 5 heavy hull, and it's so solid it's even quite usable at tier 7. Camo, I'm running some fun camos on this tank. This one is, I don't remember when I got it even. Yeah, it's fun looking. Consumables, I run multi-restore kit, I run adrenaline, and I run engine boost. I could be running extra repair kit instead of engine boost. Well, it would do better for my win rate, but the engine boost gives me more fun moments. Provisions, I'm running big food, small food for the gun handling, and I'm running the big fuel for some extra speed. Ammo, 10 of the normal rounds, 10 of the high explosive rounds, and 6 premium rounds. I've never ever run short with that combo, as far as I can remember. Equipment, I'm running the calibrated shells for the extra penetration, 10% to high explosives and high heat shells, giving me very good pen numbers on those two. AP rounds are meh. Yeah, still use them a lot to go through the sides of tanks, because they go through tracks. Gun lane drive, because this tank needs help with the aim time. Vertical stabilizer for the exact same reason. This vitality thing, yeah, I'm running the first one because it helps protect the track a bit. I could be running the other one just as well. Also run slight armor increase because this tank has a bit of armor. I'm running camo net because I can hide in a bush and one-shot whoever comes before I have to break camo. So, well, the tank doesn't have much of a view range anyway, so yeah, why not hide just as well. Running the engine accelerator because it gives me 2.6 degree traverse speed and 42% horsepower increase. That's the other one would only give me like one extra degree per second of traverse, so I'd rather have the engine speed for those hills. That's the layout. Moving on to the next battle. And one of the interesting aspects of this tank is that it can be played very aggressively, and it can be played as a bit of a sniper. I'm going to show you 2 quick battles now where I played aggressively, and then I'm going to show you where I played at range. Maybe it's a combination, not at range by choice, but like if you have it fully equipped like I do, it shows it can work at range. It doesn't always. This big disclaimer. It doesn't always. But this one is a more aggressive approach. And you can see I'm at dead rail and I'm taking the direct route. Well, more direct than the mediums do. I'm going at the foot of the hill instead of climbing over it. So here we have some bushes, and here we have a chance at finding some reds. This one is hiding a bit. Oh, there is a T-71. Yeah, why don't we knock him out with a clean 1000 shot? Yeah, why don't we do this thing? That's one of the most fun things to do with this tank on any map, is because it's so fast. It's really fast. It's getting up to speed in no time, and it's quite fast uphill. It's going out there and finding the red spotters, the light tanks, meeting them at the middle of the map before anyone else has been spotted. That's what this tank is all about. And look at that pitiful roll, 840. That's a low roll. But anyway, we're in the middle of the red team now. We have red tanks all around us. I'm especially concerned about that Helsing below here, because he has all the DPM. I want to put a high explosive shell through him. 1025, thank you very much. Even if I'm getting killed doing that, I'm considering it a worthwhile investment, because not only most Helsing drivers are quite experienced, but the tank itself is OP as shit. Yeah, it's crazy OP. So if I can, whatever I can do to get him out of the battle, it's worth it. And yeah, pretty much cleaned up here, finishing up with a standard round just for the fun of it. And we're gonna just have a very quick look at the scorecard before we're moving on. 3,341 damage, and oh, a worthy opponent. Very good. Okay, moving on. Okay, this one is a bit different. Here we are almost so low tier, and despite that, this is a example of aggressive play. Maybe it doesn't start that aggressive, but it it quickly turns into something special. I had so much fun during this battle. How I survived it, well, it comes back a bit to the do not ignore the 152. Do not. It will come back and bite you, almost literally. It will eat you up. Do not ignore the 152 at your flank. Well, you're gonna see this black dog here. He's kind of setting the pace, and I just feel I have to follow it because he's being a bit aggressive. Not that I'm not. I'm almost up in a spotting role here without binoculars or anything. This is aggressive play, high risk. There could be someone in that bush. I'm taking a chance there aren't. Oh, hello, AMX, lucky bastard. You just survived a 20 kilo high explosive shell. Oh, not sure if it's 20 kilo. Not that far from it. So we're gonna have a look here. Oops, spotted. Better pull back. Don't want any incoming fire. Where did our black dog go? Lost track of him. Oh, there he is, right behind us. Oh, he's charging in. Oh, that's brave, considering our guy at sea hasn't spotted anyone. The whole red team should be there. Well, let's try to help him. If they're all in the back there, yeah. Oh, hello, Borsig. Trade you on. He's a tier higher, but I have same alpha and I have armor. He can't splash me. Well, I'm down to 358 hit points. Oh, here's... What are my chances at surviving this? And look at that, how I completely fluffed that shot. That was horrible. Oh yeah. The chances of me and this black dog surviving this stampede of red tanks. Well, let's go down here, help him, see what we can make of it. There goes the AMX. I'm gonna let the black dog deal with the small damage and... Ooh, cheery. He has no armor, has he? Boom. We're just cleaning up here. He's down to his last 100 hit points. No, we must save him. Oh, he's on fire. Oh. Can we get the AP round through there? Ah, yeah, we can. And we're still alive down here. Oh, that was one of the most hilarious situations I've ever been in. Just shot after shot at 10 meters range. And there goes the last red. And 3,645 damage. 66,000 credits. Absolutely hilarious. That was a 2-tank cleanup. So, well, that's so much for aggression. Let's move on to sniping. In this battle, I'm ending up as a bit of a sniper, and well, it's not by choice. It's as you will see, it's more by accident, and I don't know what to call it, but because we're high tier, and yeah, you see, aren't many heavy tanks on our team. I don't know what this is all about, but on this map, I go on the side that's on my right now, the eastern side of this map. 99% of the time. And someone is calling left. And I'm calling right. Another guy is calling right. I'm going right. I would go right if I went alone. Such is my confidence in this tank against medium and light tanks. I would risk going alone in this tank. I would feel confident I could take out 2 or 3 of them before being killed, and that would do my team good. So, I'm pushing as fast as I can on the right side here. Dracula hasn't spotted anyone, so let's have a look. No one there. He was right. Someone is still shouting left. Someone is going left. Okay, no reds here. Then they have to be on the left side. That's bad news for our 2 guys who went left. For some reason, 2 guys went left alone in tank destroyers. But we're ending up here in a sort of sniping position, 300 meters at 1,000 damage. Well, yeah, I think I'm carrying my weight here, despite being at the wrong end of the map. Ooh, SU-152. Why not? Sorry about the pun. This is horrible. I shouldn't make puns. AMX. The AMX who got away. Oh, you're so small, you're so small. Oh, get one into the SU. Just to spin him around. Knock him off balance. Oh, there are 2 reds AFK. Maybe we should take time to take out this. No, he has too few hit points. It's not worth our time. Let's put an AP round into this guy and ammo rack him instead. Oh, this tank is hilarious. Unfortunately, that cost us the 1 shot on the 1375, and instead we have to try to shoot this SU that will not sit still. That's so frustrating. I hate it when people move like that. Come on now. See this KV? He cannot be HG penned reliably, so we're putting an AP round through the side of his turret, which leaves him very nice and soft and mellow for any follow-up questions. Yeah, I'm done sniping. Reds are down to a few low hit point tanks. We can handle this. I'm expecting someone to come here, and lo and behold, here he is. And you can see the Panther M10 is raging like crazy here for us being snipers, telling us to delete game, idiots, while we are winning this game so easily. And yeah, lucky SU. We are winning this so comfortably, while he's dead and has done absolutely nothing. No, so I can't help myself. I write the easy here, just to provoke. Yeah, because we did almost 4k damage in the tier 7 battle, and if that's not worth my time spent in there, I don't know what I could have done. So, next battle. This battle here on Yamato Harbor is also a sniping battle, and it's also more by accident than by choice, because, well, on Yamato you go left, you go for sea base. Well, apparently not everyone do. Anyway, this is I don't know what to make of this battle. Is it about the risks of sniping, or is it about the poor teams, or I'm not sure what to make of this battle. It's also a mastery battle. The first of 2 or 3. You'll see when I... Oh, look at this.
We didn't even scratch them.
Annoying. Only helped ruin my camo. Yeah. I have 3 ace battles in it, but one of them, they're recorded like 0.2 frames per second for some reason, so it's like a slideshow. I'm not gonna drag you through that. I'm gonna show you the scorecard at the end. But I have 2 mastery battles over for the last 2 days or 3 days. This guy is daring to push. Look at this lovely stopping maneuver from the... And look at that horrible splash shot. Well, I'm trusting my 2 teammates can deal with that Comet guy, because I have another fish to fry here. Let's see here. Yep. And so far we're not sniping. We're dealing with the left flank. Oops. Bulldog. No, he's ignoring me. Good. Let's take a shot from this guy and bounce it, and then return a big damage. Come on. Reload, reload. Have to help our teammate. We have to help him. Reload faster, faster, faster. Boom. Yep. That'll do. And now we're in the sniping position. We're at almost 300 meters, 290, and we are taking incoming fire. But we're about to drop off the radar because these guys are as blind as I am. We can fall back here between shots, so we don't take too much incoming. And despite doing some low score shots, our damage is racking up. With this E3 is doing in front of me here, it's complete madness. Sitting still and sitting sideways in front of all the reds and going back and forth. Yeah. Nothing to do but splash this I3. And somehow we have lost tanks. Ooh, can we go through with a heat round there? Can we? Can we? Can we? Oh, come on. There we go. Low roll, or maybe it sets an average roll. I'm not sure. Still, we are sniping. We're sniping in spotting range, so we're being spotted every time we shoot, but we have a long reload, so... Ooh, should we just slap this guy with some more high explosive? It's the most annoying thing I know when I'm driving heavy tanks. When someone is slapping me with splash damage. And yeah, look at that. That should have been a 1000 roll. It was a 220 roll. It's just disappointing. And I'm alone against the whole world. Yeah. Isn't that going to end well, is it? Splash this guy to death after bouncing his shot? Does this tank? It has armor. Despite the rumors that it doesn't. It has armor. And look at this guy. Oh, I can't. I just had to risk a high explosive shell against that small grey patch on his turret. Because it was my only chance of winning. Was getting a full pen there. So, 4,600 damage in a tier 7 tank. And it's a loss. Yeah. Would you believe it? And my team didn't do too bad. All of them did stuff, and yeah, it wasn't enough. So, next, please. So here we are at the last battle, and good thing that is, because I see we're starting to push on half an hour here of derp action, which should be more than enough derp to satisfy even the most. I'm lost for words now. What do you call a person who likes derp the most? Thirst? No, let's not go there. It's enough for all the derp-loving derpers out there. It should be. If you need more derp than this, yeah, I think you're beyond help. This is all the derp you can have. It's the maximum. Well, we're being aggressive here. We're pushing into base A. It's not a red to be seen. Unless you count Soviet tanks, which are, at least in political orientation, red. Yep, I'm saying watch back, because if they're not here, I know where they'll come. Ooh, but actually there seems to be some reds coming up towards A from their spawn as well. It's a bit of a surprise. As I imagine that MT-25 felt. That was a bit of a surprise. I think the first thing he said to himself as 20 kilos of Soviet steel smashed through his side armor. I'm having a bit trouble finding targets here. These guys are being a bit too sneaky, and I'm not gonna risk fluffing a shot, because my shots are too valuable. But look at this! A bulldog! It's my birthday! Hooray! I love bulldogs. Big and soft and no spaced armor. Unlike the Dracula, who has spaced armor from all over the place. Still. We'll splash him. LTTB on the right, KB1S on the left. Ooh. LTTB gets one through and runs the other way, and I'm messing up my controls here, and yeah, luckily this KV is still ignoring me, and from experience I know that through this side of KV hulls you put AP rounds. So that's the only thing that will do any good amount of damage against a KV hull from the side. LTTB has soft armor sides. Using the T20 has soft everything, which means we can pick him up for our last bit of damage if he will just sit still. I was a bit surprised to see he was a bit orange to my high explosive rounds. I mean, not enough RAM. And someone else kills him. Well, too bad, but still it's a victory. And it's a mastery with 4,100 damage, or thereabouts. Yeah. This tank is hilarious. I'm having too much fun playing this. That's 55-60% of the team damage. Good. And some victory points as well. So let's look at the screenshots from the last one. And yeah, I'm calling these screenshots, but it isn't. You see the frame right. So it's a mastery battle lost. 5 kills, 4,000 damage in Desert Sands. And on the first of the first. And yeah. Pretty solid 1,323 raw XP. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you have had a lot of fun watching this tribute to the SU-152. Just as a little bit at the end, I'll say that SU means something like Samokodanaya Ustanovka, which means like self-propelled unit. It's not very impressive. Much better with the Zveroboy, which means Beast Slayer. It's the nickname it got during the war. Few facts about this tank. It weighs 45 tons, almost 9 meters long, 3.25 meters wide, and 2.5 meter high. About. Big gun is the ML20S, the really good gun. And as I said, it's a KV1 hull, so it's also has a KV1 engine, the V2 engine, diesel V8, 12. Sorry, diesel V12. What else can we say about this tank? It had it was replaced. This one was built on the KV hull. Its replacement ISU-152 was built on the IS tank hull. Yeah. And it was, of course, built to be infantry support, to bunker buster, stuff like that. And the big gun turned out to be able to blow the turret clean of Tiger tanks. So it was put in express production once they found out that this was the only tank they had in production that could deal with Tigers. And it was cheap to produce. It is a simplified version of the KV1, because this maybe not everyone knows this, but like the turret ring, it's the most complicated part of the whole tank. It puts a lot of demands on precision engineering. Precision engineering takes time and costs time and money. It also affects the parts that are going around the turret ring. They have to be precise. There's a lot of precision. While this big steel box on top of the SU, you can just slap it together. It's like anyone who has played with a bit of paper and scissors can make a superstructure like this. It's not complicated, and it's just as easy to produce compared to the turret. The tank was, of course, used by the Soviet Union, but it's also worth mentioning that the Germans used a few captured of this, so this could actually... Oh, and let's hope it does. I've never heard anything about it, but this could be a Tier 7 premium German tank destroyer. Yeah. I would love that. I would buy that immediately. Yeah. I think that's enough. I'm gonna leave you with that, and hope you have enjoyed this, and I'll catch you soon enough on another video. Bye.